I asked you guys what marble race you wanted next, and you wanted some classic marble series. So I'm bringing back the Elimination Tournament where the marble in last place is eliminated. Here are 8 competitors who are hungry to be that last one alive. And round 1 is underway with all those marbles making their way down their first pinwheel funnel. And Twilight Twister is going to be getting the edge, and Sky Blue is going to be the last one. And it looks like he's struggling up there with a slight death spiral. That's the one thing about these pinwheel funnels. You do not want to be caught in that death spiral, because if you do, it's a lot harder to come back. But it seems like Sky Blue is keeping up with everybody. As long as you're not in last place, you are still in this race. Stay tuned to the end of this video where you'll see my new marble track in action for the first time. These marbles not only want to be the first ones racing on it, but they also want that feeling of satisfaction when they can say they were the first one to ever win on the track. Now the marbles slowly making their way to that finish line with only 4 left. Sky Blue, despite the slow start, is safe, and Snowball almost catches up to Coil Crusher but is eliminated. He's gonna melt since his anger is so hot. And now we got round 2. Everything is the same except with 1 less marble. And if Snowball surely did melt, he's going to have a lot of issues putting himself back together the next time he's on the track. Now Blood Red taking the lead, Sky Blue following closely behind. And Coil Crusher barely made the last set, and he's not doing too well either this time. But we have 2 more funnels where anything can still happen. Sky Blue now looks to be in the outer corner. He's fighting all those marbles, but it doesn't seem to be paying off this time. Golden Viper, Rocky Mountain, both beating him into that last funnel. Now Blood Red looks to be getting the lead, but it's taken by Deep Blue. Meanwhile, Sky Blue urgently trying to repeat what happened in the last round. And he almost beats Twilight Twister, but no, he's not. And unfortunately for Sky Blue, he's not so lucky the second time around. And I can feel the pressure beginning to amp up with 6 marbles left. With every passing round, the chances of elimination get higher and higher. Golden Viper taking first down that first pinwheel funnel and making it no problem into the second. If he keeps it up, he'll have a spot in the next round, but we still have 2 funnels left to go. Twilight Twister now on the tail end of the pack, but making a nice hit there on Coil Crusher. I find Coil Crusher, he's been in the bottom few spots for quite some time now in this race. And we all know what happens if you play those games, like what happened with Sky Blue. And now he's battling himself up there, and it looks like Golden Viper is certainly going to get this one. No, it's going to be Rocky Mountain, but they're both going to be moving on. But I think all eyes are on Coil Crusher with that failed attempt to hit Twilight Twister. Things are not looking too good for him. And Deep Blue puts the nail in the coffin for Coil Crusher. His coil crushing strategies just couldn't translate to this marble race. Now with only 5 marbles left, this is the last race on this track. The next race will be on our more intense, wide marble racing track designed exclusively by Alex B. Ooh, and up top we have both Blood Red and Twilight Twister in death spirals. Twilight Twister able to free himself first. And Blood Red's been up there for quite some time. And this is why they're called death spirals, because you're more likely to lose the race if you're caught in one. But it was very impressive to see Sky Blue catch up in that first race. Golden Viper performing exceptionally well. And if he keeps it up and not makes any mistakes, he has a good shot at winning this whole thing. Blood Red, though, able to come back from his mistakes up there and beat Twilight Twister. And Twilight Twister is able to hit Rocky Mountain, which makes the race more even. Golden Viper placing in first. And now it looks like a battle between Twilight Twister, now Rocky Mountain, and Blood Red. But despite Blood Red's efforts, Rocky Mountain still beats him, making this a painful elimination for Blood Red. And now moving on to the new wide marble racing track. This track is even tougher as all pieces allow the marbles to pass each other. Who will be the last one standing? And they're off in our first ever race down this track. Looks like Twilight Twister's got the lead. Golden Viper's in last for the first time, but can he come back? Yes, he does, beating both Deep Blue and Rocky Mountain. And he places second while Rocky Mountain ends up getting last. And now the top 3. All these marbles are guaranteed a medal, but you all know what they want. They want the gold. Golden Viper in last once again. Can he come back? Yes! Deep Blue making that epic mistake against Twilight Twister, bouncing off of him. And he's going to be the 3rd one eliminated. This is it, the final two. The one that wins this elimination race, and the first winner on this track. Golden Viper seems to be keeping up his streak. Going down that zigzag, he is still the lead, but it looks like Twilight Twister, he's coming back, and he's the winner of this race, ending Golden Viper's streak. I personally enjoyed creating this playlist of other marble races I've done. You can check it out on the top right, and I'll see you there. Keep on rolling.